Massive car queues have become a regular sight across Lebanon as people line up for hours in front of gas pumps, causing heavy congestion. The country, which had so far subsidized fuel, medicine, and wheat, has now begun rolling back its subsidy program, starting with fuel, to preserve its last remaining foreign currency reserves. Petrol prices have increased by more than 35% as a consequence, and medicine could be next. Some residents say they spend the entire night in their car only to be able to fill up 15 to 20 liters of gas, and oftentimes not without bribing gas station employees.
Every day we spend hours waiting in line to fill up with petrol. The main problem is traffic, and I end up making very little money. After I've bought food, I don't have much money left. But what can we do? The price of fuel has doubled, and I can't even afford a full tank.
The fuel crisis, however, doesn't only affect drivers. It has also made its way to the country's beleaguered electricity grid. Several state services were forced to suspend their services on Monday for lack of power or equipment. Residents in Beirut have been getting less than 4 hours of electricity per day, and private generators are struggling to keep up.
We're in a big crisis. We can't find medicines easily. I've been looking for a medicine for 4 days and still can't find it.
The main problem we're facing is that we're not getting enough medicines. Paracetamol, for instance, one of the most basic drugs, isn't available. Treatments for chronic diseases are hard to get too. We're also out of baby milk. How can infants live without milk? The situation is really bad.
Angry residents have been protesting the deteriorating economic conditions in the past week, blocking highways with burning tires in Beirut and other areas, partially paralyzing the country. Many are wondering how worse the situation could possibly get. As Lebanon crumbles, the outgoing interior minister again warned of a deterioration in the security situation. The crisis in which Lebanon has been stuck for a year and a half does not cease. I'm standing here in the dark with flashlights and candles, and sadly, this is the reality for many in Lebanon, many who are growing desperate by the day. With never-ending crises, one can only wonder what's next, and one can only wonder how worse the situation in Lebanon can get.